I'm not sure what to do and hopefully I'm not overreacting too much, but it bugs me to not be able to cuddle with my favorite girl. Sometimes she rejects holding hands too, which also sucks. She will hold my hand for a minute or so and then let go. I've talked about this with her too and she said it makes her feel bad when I make her feel like she's not good enough because she doesn't cuddle and hold my hand. Since I've typed too much already, I'll keep the remainder of this short. Recently, she's been wanting to visit Hawaii for a long time, so I surprised her with a weekend vacation there. When we got to the hotel, she insisted on sleeping in the spare bed. She wasn't upset with me or anything and just decided she wanted to sleep alone. It hurt, but I shouldn't have expected much anyways considering the lack of cuddles. We've never slept with each other anyways since we live in different houses, so this was the first time I've ever attempted to sleep with her. Again, she is an awesome person who's loving in every way possible except cuddles. I have questioned my body odor, but I don't believe it's that considering she likes spending time with me otherwise. I never knew someone would hate cuddles, but she's the one and I'm not sure what to do. Update, so I read a lot of the advice and decided that I was going to talk to her about a possible breakup. I know this makes me sound like a crappy person, but honestly I'm just a very touchy guy and express my affection by touching and being touched. Not being able to cuddle or hold hands or sleep next to my girlfriend was not going to work out for me and just felt like a constant tease you'd get from a long-distance relationship, where you'd think about holding and cuddling your gal or guy but just don't end up doing it. Honestly, it was not going to work out. I brought my girlfriend to my house after telling her we had to chat. I started by telling her that I'm really sorry and like her very much, but I don't think things will work out with our different cuddling preferences. She started crying and said she didn't want me to be turned off by this, but she actually loves cuddling but has a sweating disorder, and when she cuddles she gets super sweaty, like I'm talking hella sweaty. She said her ex-boyfriend dumped her because of her sweating and she said that's why she didn't want to cuddle with me. She said the same thing happens when she holds hands and she gets super sweaty. She said she was afraid cuddling with me would make me leave her like with her ex in the past. I felt bad that I've been giving her so much crap about it, and it was like an insecurity she had, and I told her that I don't really care if she sweats on me, it's all good. She laughed and said, "No, I actually sweat buckets," and I told her, "Can you sweat buckets on me?" She thought about it and then she said, "Okay, but don't break up with me over it if I sweat too much." In a joking voice. She laid beside me and we cuddled, and it felt so good to finally feel that with her. She actually managed to sweat so much that my shirt was pretty wet and the bed sheet was soaked, and I told her that I found it pretty cool. She said that she is so happy that someone appreciates cuddles and doesn't mind the sweating, and I was just so happy we were finally cuddling. I told her I didn't mind getting soaked cuddling and said, "At least now we can have kisses in the rain in bed," and she couldn't stop laughing. She asked if we could hold hands in bed to show me how sweaty her hands get, and again my hands were wet as hell, which I didn't mind. She said if you ever need to wash your hands and there's no sink available, just hold my hands. Which was really cute. It's been an amazing day and I'm just really happy things worked out. I told her that if she felt like things her ex said to her were hurting her and still making her feel insecure, she should really consider maybe seeing a therapist to help her feel more comfortable. She agreed and said that the fact that I like her sweating lifted a burden off her shoulders since she loves cuddles. Hopefully all goes well. Thanks for your comment.